Hi, my name is Katie Jones and I am the Sustainability Placement student here at Sheffield Hallam University. I will be providing you with a summary of our two integrated ISO systems working in harmony. Sheffield Hallam University is one of the largest UK universities. We have over 30,000 students enrolled each year on more than 700 courses, organised into 4 distinct and diverse faculties. These faculties are supported by 12 directorates, which cover everything from finance to libraries. They also contribute to delivering the student and staff experience. Activities are spread between 2 main campuses and several satellite sites. These include city centre locations, green conservation zones, and open sports parks. Across our estate, Sheffield Hallam has been externally accredited to 2 management systems since 2011. The ISO 14001 Environmental Management System and ISO 50001 Energy Management System. These systems identify which of our activities have the potential to cause adverse environmental impacts and areas of significantly high energy use. They provide a structure to manage and reduce the potential issues identified whilst ensuring legal compliance. The environmental impacts identified as part of ISO 14001 are as wide and varied as the university's 18 academic and administrative departments assessed to identify them. Working with representatives from all these areas, the type and frequency of all activities is identified, along with the levels of control and size of environmental risks. This assessment also takes into account a full life cycle analysis, meaning all our activities are assessed from cradle to grave, from procurement through to final disposal. Through these procedures, the university has been able to create a map of over 600 potential environmental impacts, large and small, resulting from all university activities. Of these, 121 are identified to be potentially significant according to our thorough and consistent scoring matrix. Through the system, management procedures and internal audits are built around these potential impacts to ensure management, monitoring, and reduction of risk is achieved. Of the potentially significant environmental impacts, which are identified through the ISO 14001 system, almost 70% relate to energy, electricity use, and emissions. It is in these areas that we use the specialised ISO 50001 Energy Management System. This opens the door to an in-depth assessment of energy use, management procedures, and internal expertise. Through ISO 50001, extensive energy modelling has identified areas of significant energy use and potential energy savings. This has, in turn, become our energy investment plan, which is being rolled out across the university. It outlines a £750,000 project plan designed to achieve annual carbon savings of 750 tonnes with a payback period of 4 years. In conjunction, ISO 14001 works with its stakeholders across the university to monitor and manage the remaining environmental impacts through communications, changing procedures, and influencing behaviours. This includes working with people across the university, from purchasing through to use and disposal in all elements of university operations. Together, ISO 14001 and ISO 50001 act as a single system, each providing supporting elements to each other. A single set of procedures manages the two in unison through governance, audit schedule, and corrective actions. It also allows us to ensure nothing is duplicated, legal compliance is maintained, and continual improvement is achieved. Through the creation of this single system, the vast majority of findings are either observations or opportunities to improve, as opposed to non-conformances. Of these, 90% raised so far have been successfully closed. A root cause tracker ensures that over 80% of issues identified are not only closed, but their root cause is addressed too. This ensures continual system improvements and reduces the risk of items reoccurring. In the time we have been externally certified, no major findings have been raised. Efficiencies built into the system ensure less staff time is required to maintain certification. Significant aspects from both systems have been drawn together to create the university's new environmental policy. This emphasises our commitment to environmental and energy management from the very top of the university and throughout the business, as our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Chris Husbands, can endorse.
I'm Chris Husbands, I'm Vice-Chancellor here at Sheffield Hallam University. Universities are a conversation with the future. That's true of our work with students, it's true of our place in the city and the community, and it's true of our environmental impact. This Green Gown nomination is external recognition for our commitment to continuous improvement in our environmental and energy performance. In any organisation, you need a framework to bring about change, and sometimes that can sound vague, it can sound remote, but ultimately it's about the sort of organisation we want to be. External assurance validates our responsibility. It shows that we're moving in the right direction. In our environmental policy, we commit to manage energy, water, travel and waste. And these are really tough things to do in an organisation that makes up almost 40,000 people, over 33,000 students and over 4,500 staff. The university's leadership team is absolutely signed up to delivering on our institutional commitments, to making a difference right across the organisation. And thoughtful institutions like this one need to think more and more about the long term, about how they are sustainable in every sense of the word. You can be committed to making a difference, but end up making no difference at all if you don't have in place the systems that ensure that you really are making a difference. Good systems help to ensure that we reflect external demands, and that matters in itself. But what matters more is continuing improvement over time. That helps the university, both in terms of our own management effectiveness, but also in the example we set to those we work with, to our suppliers, to our funders, and above all, to our students. We hope that we're all working together to reduce our environmental impacts.